save the planet.
Mortal Kombat?
It's pretty hard on here. Yeah, it's about $5,000 worth of costuming, a custom-made costume, yeah.
You got to be really fucked up. Yeah.
Can I tell you one other weird thing that goes on there that I would not buy into? That everybody.
Would you be depressed if your kids, like, instead of like getting a good
Yes.
job, like, wouldn't you devote all your energy to getting a job?
Well, say my kid had a job.
Yeah.
But on weekends he did this instead of. I'd still be freaked out. Like I'd be like, go do something fun. But I guess it's fun for people.
I think I'd rather my kid be into petty crime than this.
Exactly.
You know what? Last night on America's Got Talent,
Right.
in the initial phases when the juggler showed up,
Yeah.
you said when you started juggling, your parents should have taken those things away from you.
Yeah, I thought I'd
and
see.
what the guy said was he saw people in the park
Yeah.
juggling or someplace juggling, and that turned him on, and that's when he started juggling. I thought to myself, oh, so immediately you identified with people who waste their time.
Right. I was like, you got to kill that spirit in a kid if he starts picking up on juggling. That's what I said to him.
Yeah.
No, I heard.
He said, listen, your parents should have stopped you immediately. Giving you a guitar.
So there's one weird thing that goes on at Comic-Con, and I would not buy into it.
Yeah.
So you don't call it Comic-Con; it's the con. So you would say, "Is this your first con?" And I say no, and then they go, "How's your con going?" And I'm like, "I'm not."
Oh wow!
And
there's a whole lingo developing.
Yeah,
There's a whole world developing around Comic-Con. How's your con? You know what? I'm going to kick your ass right now. Teach you a fucking lesson. I'm just here because I have to work.
Hey, this is my 17th con.
Yeah, good. And you know what? That's an embarrassment.
Right.
It's your 17th con.
But when they say, how's your con going?
Yeah.
I feel weird even answering.
Con.
Well, how did your con
I use
go?
con. I have to
Did you?
admit. Yeah.
Like you like using it.
It's how's your con? What am I? How's San Diego Comic-Con going for you?
No,
How's Comic-Con going?
How's your fucking day? What happened to that? It's good they call it a con because it is a con. They con you.
being conned.
They con you out of your money for a worthless event.
Hey, forget about the event.
Right.
I have to say, Comic-Con has the loyalist fans I've ever seen. Of
course.
And every one of the vendors has a special edition Comic-Con only comic
For that
book
year.
button
I still
T-shirt.
say Comic-Con has been corrupted when the cast of Glee is there. Do you agree, Steve?
Yes, absolutely.
There was even
Every TV show now.
complaints. Breaking Bad was there. That's a great show.
Yeah, but
why
what
is-
are they doing?
Right.
It's not about comics. It's
No.
not about sci-fi.
At least
It
there's some
shouldn't be
science
there.
in Breaking Bad.
Well, Walking Dead at least is a comic book.
Yeah. Walking Dead, by the way, is they're like the kings of comic.
Yes.
Is that right?
Biggest thing.
They're
I love
like
it.
Led Zeppelin of Comic-Con.
How big a Walking Dead fan are you? Did you watch?
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch the black and white pilot that they aired the other night?
Yes, I was upset that they. I thought when they released it on DVD, they would give you all the episodes in black and white because
Right.
this is nerdy, but the comic is a black and white comic.
Of course.
So it would be cool if they could stick with that for the TV show. But
Can we install a locker in here so I can throw Steve in it?
But Howard, it's so,
How was it? Was this the best con for you ever?
yeah,
we had a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was cool hanging.
What
with
did you
Gary.
go there particularly wanting to see, Steve?
Wait, to be honest, going to Comic-Con is the only time where I can go and know that I'm going to get into like cool parties with celebrities and stuff like that. So that's
Yeah.
a big reason for me going out to
Let's get
Comic-Con.
But
back
what
to-
were you excited to go
I was
be
excited to
around?
see Hobbit stuff. The
Let's get
Hobbit's
the
coming out.
Hobbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that
look
I'm
like a
excited
Hobbit.
for.
All right, let me.
Those are your people.
Not the first person to tell me that.
Let's get back to Comic-Con.
All right, hey man, tell me what you're dressed as.
I'm actually dressed as a medieval Viking from approximately 1100. This is part of a group called the Society for Creative Anachronism.
What?
Where is he? Society of Creative. Oh,
He's dressed as a full knight. I mean, a full like Game of Thrones.
can we have Howard Con where we put Bobo in a booth and you check out his toupee?
Or people can come dressed. Who are you? Oh, I'm Bobo.
I'm Bobo. Oh, yeah, hey, you're like the 50th Bobo I've seen today.
Right, so who would be the weirdest character you could be for the show that like so deep in? Like, would you come dressed as like?
Well, you mean if you want to be really geeky?
Like what was it? Remember we had the
Steve the intern.
No, Vic
Bo the lesbian.
Vic the intern. Remember Vic the stuttering intern?
Oh, how about if he come as Smelly James?
Exactly.
To Howard Con. Like, that's cool, right? Remember Smelly James?
Smelly James was an intern, summer of '87.
I'm dressed as Smelly James.
Really? What's your character about?
Well, if you remember, Smelly James was an intern in the 80s.
Oh, that's right. What did he do?
Excuse me, I'm dressed as the intern who streaked.
What was that guy?
Zach.
That's it. Come as Zach.
Zach the streaking
Who are
intern.
you?
I'm Jacques, the streaking intern. If you remember, Howard was in the middle of the show, and a guy just streaked into his, that's me.
Well, that's no costume. He's naked.
No, but my mask.
Like, is Gay Rich too well known?
Yeah, if you want to get real, how about you come as, like, to Howard Con dressed as Andre Gardner?
Who's Andre Gardner?
You remember Andre? Andre sat on the button, the button that edited us.
Oh, my God.
Andre was like the music director.
And he was a Beatle fanatic.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Andre Gardner, the music director.
Oh, hey, is this your first Howard Con?
Yeah. Who are you? I'm Richie Herbie.
You're Richie Herbie?
That's right.
I was the engineer.
No.
Thank you.
I'm Eli. I'm Richie's assistant.
I'm Eli, Richie Herbie's assistant.
Who are you?
I'm Andy Bloom's mother.
No,
I'm Andre Gardner.
oh, really?
No. I mean, I'm really Andre Gardner. I'm actually Andre. Don't you guys recognize
This
me?
is not a mask.
Oh, I thought you were at Comic-Con. I thought you were wearing a mask. But who could you come to Howard Con as? Like, I want the obscure, like, what about Sussy? He'd be good.
Sussy would be good.
Who are you?
I'm Sussy, the lighting guy who left to go bike around the country.
And got lost.
Yeah,
we
right.
don't know where you are.
Who are you?
I'm Vinny Favale.
But you're black.
I'm Black Vinny Favale.
It doesn't matter when you're a superhero.
There is a black Vinny Favale.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
No, he told the story. His father had another Vinny, or something. He had a family member in Italy who was black.
Yeah, I'm Black Vinny Favale. That's what I said.
Who are you?
I'm the guy Howard saved from jumping off the bridge.
Oh, yeah, what's your name?
I don't even know.
I don't remember my name.
Yeah, that's me.
Because I keep trying to think of the two people who scammed us that time. Remember when we put these fake people on the air at K-Rock?
Yeah.
For what?
Who were they? It was a time when we were wondering whether we were going to stay there or leave.
How's this one?
I'm Madonna's sister.
Right. But we
Gary put Madonna's sister on?
But remember the fake show where for an hour these two people were on the air
yeah.
pretending that they had taken over?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. How's this one? Who are you?
Hey, this is my first Howard Con. I'm George Flowers.
Too recent.
You need to lose weight.
No.
How about
I'm Tom Gisamondo.
That's obscure.
I'm Robert Radzinski.
I'm Tom Gisamondo's wife.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm Luis the board op at K-Rock.
We got to have Howard Con.
What was the helicopter people? We should have
I'm
them.
Roz Frank.
No, Donna Fiducia, Ross
Donna
Frank,
Fiducia.
Jane Dornacker.
You could get creative and like go as Sal's Pouch or something like that, you know.
Well, let's get back to the real Comic-Con, all right? We're fantasizing too much about Howard Con.
Do fight in this.
All right, this is the guy who... What is he again?
It's basically like they do recreation, almost like a Civil War recreation, but he's a Viking.
But it's not a recreation. They actually fight.
Right.
Is this his own character, or is it a real character?
It's just a knight. Like, it's not a character.
Okay.
And he's from...
All right, hey, man, tell me what you're dressed as.
I'm actually dressed as a medieval Viking from approximately 1100. This is part of a group called the Society for Creative Anachronism. Like, we do fight.
We should all join and ruin the group.
This, but it has to reach certain safety facets before we're allowed to fight in it.
Do you personally fight at all?
Do. All these marks are from being hit. Everything on here is from being hit.
So what's the deal? What do you use? Like a sword and stuff?
We obviously do not use real swords. That is extremely dangerous.
Of course.
We use a type of dense bamboo called rattan. It is the facsimile of being hit with a baseball bat.
This guy must be the head geek at Comic-Con.
No.
He's way... I mean, look at what he's into.
They actually get together and fight.
They beat each other with pieces of bamboo.
It's a reenactment, I guess.
Yeah, but still. But they get injured.
Yeah.
They're tough guys.
They're hitting for real.
Yeah.
How much money do you think you spent on your armor?
This, I've lost track, but it's probably at least $4,000 or $5,000.
Wow. How old are you?
I'm 27.
What's the worst thing have you seen any bad injuries? I know you're not using real swords, but still.
You can still get quite a few of very sports-related type injuries. Like you can throw your knee out, you can tear an ACL.
Wow.
I've seen people get concussion.
Imagine when you go to like the emergency room and they go, "Well, how'd you do this?"
Well, they got to get you out of your armor.
Yeah,
Medieval battle.
That's a half hour getting. We have battles from the 1100s. You know what? I'm just going to put your head is clearly injured.
I've never seen anybody come in armor.
By the way, the list is coming in for obscure characters you could be at HowardCon. Slow Adam.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Johnny Mudman. Okay. Neil Berliner. That was Rappin' Granny's manager.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or you could be the manager of the Jesus Twins. Or you could come as Dan the Song Parody Man's ponytail.
Which got cut off yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
What?
Had a big meeting. Dan the Song Parody Man was here, and he cut off his ponytail.
In the meeting?
No. That would have been good.
Oh, so he just got it cut off and came in without it, and you discovered it.
What if he comes as Ed Torian? That's a good one.
Nice one.
With a giant guy dressed as a lie detector.
Heat stress. No one is
All right,
actually.
so that's this guy.
Just be Ed Torian's lie detector. That's what you
Here's somebody else.
All right, can you explain to me what you're dressed as?
I'm a kilted stormtrooper.
Now,
Who is he?
He's a kilted stormtrooper. So he's a stormtrooper
in a kilt.
It's black and wearing a kilt. Yeah.
So he has a stormtrooper's outfit with a kilt on.
Yes.
He explains
Star
why.
Wars mythology. Is there ever a point where stormtroopers wear kilts?
There is not. Where the origin of this came from is within the 501st Legion, which I'm a member of.
At what point when you go to Comic-Con do you get into your costume? Do you do it outside the...
No, you leave the hotel. You walk over. Believe me, I've seen people... First of all, they take over all of San Diego. So I was staying at a hotel probably 8 blocks away.
Yeah.
As soon as you step out of the hotel, you bump into Batgirl and,
so
Darth
they're
Vader.
walking around like this.
Oh, sure, yeah. And even when they're done, when they go out to party... In fact, Steve and I went to Nobu.
Yeah.
I took Steve to Nobu, right?
Right.
I've never been to Nobu before.
So he turns around to me and he goes... You know what's really weird? He goes, the food's really good. He goes, but I thought this was an exclusive place. We look over. There was a table with Batman, Green Hornet. Everyone was in their costumes.
You're kidding. I mean, like, Nobu's
Green Hornet was at Nobu?
Part of the appeal of Nobu is, you can't get in.
No, they all
should never have allowed that.
But for Comic-Con, you have to, or you won't get any business.
I don't care. I mean, Nobu's got to...
Shut down for that week.
Yeah, exactly.
He was so freaked out. We were looking at... Batman was sitting at Nobu eating.
What did he order?
I don't know.
There are those of us that have the Irish and Scottish heritage that decided we wanted to wear our kilts and show our heritage. And so we picked a...
Because the dude's Irish, he decided to fuck up his stormtrooper outfit
He's
with a kilt.
in a special little group that are all Scottish and Irish, and
Yeah,
they decided that they're going to wear kilts with their stormtrooper
They all
outfit.
had the same idea. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, more ideas are floating in for HowardCon. Captain Dennis.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be a good one. You go as Captain Dennis, Robin's assistant. Who also
You
drives.
could do a million Robin's assistants.
Right. Yeah, you could come as every Robin assistant.
I would like to come as the assistant that disappeared we never heard from.
Right.
How about Dale Parsons?
How about Buzz Bazansky?
Ah, that's way deep.
Yeah. NBC days. How about Dr. Sal Calabro? You come with him with 2 big titty girls.
Well, there's tons of porn stars you could be.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I went ahead and planned out
I love these guys.